All
Anandi,
right.
I'm trying to indulge with them, but I need
So
to
you
listen
started today.
because of this is my first debate, and
Okay. Yeah.
I,
Okay.
I
The rule
really am
is
agree with that. I
the.
didn't get a time for
It's
preparing
okay.
myself.
No problem. You don't have to. You don't have to be prepared for everything always.
No, but I will
Uh,
definitely. I maybe understand. Then definitely I will join it.
okay. Listen. Debate. Oh, okay. Okay. Anamika, I think so. You're logged in into two. Okay.
Sorry.
You have logged in two places.
No, I didn't do this anything.
Why is it echoing?
No, I just only one place. Not on my phone. I'm using only my laptop right away.
Say, Anindya, you can do one thing, ask people to mute themselves, right?
Yeah, can you mute
and
yourselves?
then you can ask one by one, take a name, and then can unmute and start talking.
Sudhakar, Shobha. I can see Anamika mute, but I'm able to hear her. Oh my.
Now I am unmute. Before I was most of time I'm doing mute myself.
What is happening?
One thing is that
maybe you need to check your laptops or your desktop settings.
I have to check my laptop and desktop settings, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Anandi, one thing is that I restart my login.
No, hold on.
Because I over here, I just hear one voice. I can see Anamika was muted, and when she was talking, it was just only one voice. It wasn't echoing.
It wasn't echoing?
Yeah, it wasn't.
Okay, just give me one. I'm totally clueless. Hold on. Is it happening now? It's not happening now, right?
No, not from my end. I don't know about others.
No, now the echo has stopped.
I mean, you need to check yourself. I think it's not happening in other side.
But there is no echo is coming from my side. I am just quietly sitting in.
Okay, now it's okay. I think so. I think now you can switch on your mics. I know what has happened. What had happened. Okay, I have corrected it. No problems.
Are we live on YouTube?
Yes, that's right.
How many people are watching us?
Let me see.
I feel it feels like TV debate.
Yeah, just like actually people will come in from the moment I post the copy link. Yeah, I have a set of audience, so they will come in and see whatever we are talking.
I'm really scared because I don't know.
Why?
Because I would say I'm a shy person, right? So because now I'm scared people are watching and hearing, so maybe in subconscious mind that people will judge me. And
it's okay. Don't be conscious about anything. We are here to talk. We'll just talk. And people will see, people will comment on YouTube. That's a separate, totally separate wing.
They are only audience.
They are only audience. Yeah, exactly.
I'll say everyone, please don't give any gali and all.
No galis.
No, they cannot talk actually.
Another thing, some rules for today's you will be talking. Everybody will have 1 minute. Everyone will have 1 minute, 1.5 if you are talking real good sense and making some logical statement, then I will not stop you. But once you have made your statement and your statement is understood by all, I will switch over to the next person who wants to speak. Is that okay? Acceptable to all? All right. So let's open the discussion. Sometimes we'll have a debate, sometimes we'll have a discussion. Okay. So the topic today is sensationalism in the Indian media. Most times we get to hear news. When there were very few news channels. Like there was a DD News, and then there was a Star News, and just a few news channels. We used to get one type of news, but today things are somehow being bloated, and things are somehow some added masalas, so to sensationalize anything is being sensationalized. Someone meets someone, and someone passes a comment on someone, and the social media is also bloating up things. It is all adding it to the sensationalism. So do you think this is
Correct.
right, this is wrong? What is it? I just want to have again, rules of debate or rules of discussion. You can just agree with one person. Don't try to repeat the same point. If you agree with the person, just say, I agree with that person. And don't try to repeat unless you have something additional to say. Right. So let's open. Who would like to start? Let's hear some opening comments. Who would like to start? Shalab, Sudhakar? Shobha, ma'am?
Person who already prepared it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Antarlina. Let's have Antarlina.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone.
He would have prepared. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Nowadays, we really need media. Without the media, we are we are in a prehistoric age. But yes, nowadays sensationalism in media is a very frequent thing. But I want to say that sensationalism in media is doesn't required, because same news are presented repeatedly, and we become bored with it.
Okay. Yeah, so one is what Antarlina says is sensationalism is not required because we get bored with the same news again and again. So
Yes, yes, sir.
so that is one. My
Yeah.
point is that is the main reason they sensationalize. So you actually to start thinking about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Otherwise, it will be a boring
See,
same news.
I also have a 2 points. If
Yes.
there's yeah, correct. So earlier those days, no, if you're just saying that we were watching news in the Doordarshan. So how many of us was watching the news? So in the Doordarshan, see,
Yes,
because
sir.
they was coming and they was reading some papers, just changing the newspapers, and they were keeping their head down and up, and they will close the news.
Yep.
But nowadays, since they have sensationalized and lot many people and coming as a panelist, they are coming discussing, debating. So some interest is came up. So people are showing their interest to be there, sit with that, and this is the positive you can say. But definitely, lot of negatives also is there in that. I'm remembering there was, I can name the news channel here. No, there's no show. No,
No.
there's
No
one
issue
news
with
channel that is called, I think, I know it's TV9 something. If you
Okay.
see that TV9 news channel, no.
Hmm.
So every half an hour or 15 minutes, one breaking news they will flash, and they will say, all the panelists, they will say, please wait, one one sensational, one breaking news is coming, and they will show one breaking news, but that news will be last 2 year, 2 days back news they will be showing as a breaking news. But such a way they talk, no, and they will present, oh, some breaking news is coming. So everybody stop, don't talk, just see the breaking news. When the breaking news come in the screen, we would have seen 2 days back itself. So this is
Yes.
just a tact to just every 15 minutes they will do it, and just they
Okay.
will keep the people attention
Yeah, fine. Let's
towards them
have
so that they
the
can
next. Anybody else having any point? Yeah, Ravi. Let's hear Ravi.
Yeah, I think I'm agreeing to all points other
shall
people
up.
have said.
Yeah,
But
manage shall up.
Shalab. Yeah, he said all the points and the problems.
okay, I'm sorry. Should I stop?
No, 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 no. Go on.
Okay.
You
So
carry on, carry on. No, no, I was telling my name. My name
okay,
is
okay.
Shalab.
Hey, Shalabh. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I think, because this 24/7 and 365 days kind of, news uh, we have, channels are running, 365 days, 24/7. So, I mean, we don't need, when it comes to news, right? We don't need that. They don't have that content. Now, news platforms and watching these, new channels have become kind of entertainment, and news never news or new channels, they are not supposed to be entertainment, right? They should be, where you can get information, where you can, get update about current affairs and all what's going on in your country. So because of that, so if you'll see, I don't know about other part of India because I live in North India. So here are few channels like Aastak, NDTV, Aastak, and News, Republic TV, and all.
Mm-hmm.
TNBC
Now,
as well.
yes,
TNBC.
yeah,
Yeah.
the way
One
they,
forgot.
CNBC.
yeah,
Yeah. Go ahead.
okay, so the way they present news with, so much music and flashing, news all the time, and people are shouting and
And they are making the jokes of the minister as well. They are not
Hmm.
making the songs, which is
Okay.
really funny. It's not like, sorry, Ravi, I interrupt you. Sorry.
Yeah.
that's okay.
Let him.
That's okay.
Yeah, yeah. You carry on now.
Okay, thank you. So, I mean, because of that, the real reason behind the news, has
Yeah.
lost.
Let's do one by one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. There is a lag, so you are actually hearing the thing after 4 5 seconds.
Okay.
Go on.
So, I mean, yeah, and the kind of today's situation in our country, uh, government, holds the new channels, and most of the new channels, I would say 98% new channels, they always talk about government. They always try to support government,
Hmm.
even the government is not doing good thing. So, if you'll see a few months ago, uh, there was an actor, who died,
Yeah.
Sushant Singh Rajput, and you will see, every day, all the times, they were just talking about that guy, that the way they
Continuously, it was
continuously,
repetitive.
and it was like, there was no other
News at all.
issues, and there's nothing other, there were people that point of time, we had lockdown in our country, and people were, migrating from cities to, villages. People were dying, they did not have food and all, so they were not debating on those topics. So yeah, I mean, sensationalism, how do you pronounce it?
Sensationalism.
Nice.
Sensationalism is not a good at all, especially for media, right? They need to do their work. They need to, just come and present the fact,
Okay.
whether it's
Let's have
Ravi, one thing
somebody
is
else.
that,
So,
Anamika, you want to
I want
put
to.
in one
I,
point?
I just wa-
Sir,
I
yeah,
just
sorry
want
first
to
to
add
thing
one
is
interrupt.
thing in that.
that my belief is that media is like a movie.
Movie.
Movies, why? They are flashing a small picture for everyone, and if you make a one picture, whenever, like, means that whenever you're going to die,
Hmm.
till that age you will see the same picture, like
Okay.
the people
I
grow,
will.
die, the
Okay.
same thing. They flashing, they are nothing flashing for anybody's in
Hmm.
like a any news. So but I believe this is the movie and like a serial type of that things, which is I really don't like it.
All right. Anamika, we'll move on to the next person, Moitrey. Are you going to put in some point?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's have
sir.
Moitrey.
Nowadays, one of the most bad things in media that they judge everyone without having any proof,
Yeah.
and just to get more TRP, and they
Mhm.
just make a sensational story by their own and ignore the most true fact.
Okay.
And the worst thing is most of the time they support one particular political party, and that's why they don't show us anything against that political party. So you can't trust any media channels blindly right nowadays.
Okay.
That it's
Okay. A point. Yes. So today, because of this
Yeah,
sensationalism, you are not able to trust any any news channel, uh,
Yeah,
whatever news channel it
yeah,
is.
she was absolutely
and
right, and she was to the point.
Yes, Moitre,
and
very nice point
one
made.
more thing you
thank
yeah, one more thing you would have observed the earlier days, whenever the reader was reading, they were reading the news, they were telling the news. Nowadays, all these anchors, they are giving their views, not news. I'm seeing they are just participating in that and giving the views. We are not here to listen their anchor's view.
Yeah,
What is the news? Only they read and come out.
that's right.
So this is also one kind of that. So the person who's more involved and gives more views, they are paid more.
Okay, there is
And some people,
one small one idiom that actually comes to mind. You know, the news anchor playing the jury and the judge.
jury and
You
judge.
know,
Okay.
the anchor, like for example, you have the biggest joker in the business, Arnab
Arnav,
Goswami.
Arnav
Yeah,
Goswami.
Arnav Goswami.
he is the jury, he is the judge. He tells, you know,
He
this
warned
is bad,
anyone without any
and
reason.
And
he takes a stand,
there one more
whatever it is.
person there in that anti-TV, Ravish or Ramesh,
Yeah,
some
Ravish.
person, Ravish. He is also in the same kind
Yes,
of
yes, yes.
person.
They
There
are
have
in the business to just sensationalize, and
been,
that is how they get the TRP. That is the only way they can get the
they,
TRP.
they
They're
are
getting
concerned
a
about
good salary.
their ideology. They are
Yeah,
concerned about their ideology.
otherwise, like Ravi said, you know, 24/7, you know, how will they run? They don't have the content.
Yes.
They don't have the content for 24/7 this
And
thing.
do you know that the panelists who are just coming there, they are highly paid, The person they are
Absolutely,
getting money.
they are
Yeah,
paid for
they are
every.
not simply coming and sitting in discussion. They are paid and they are coming and discussing for us. Just the sake of debate, they are coming there. Otherwise, they are paid people. They are not just
And
for the, they are giving their vision and all.
and
It's
in
not like
Arnab
that.
Goswami's channel, they are also told what to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will be given this much money, you will have
Yeah.
to say this.
Yeah, it is always.
Okay.
Yeah, it is there. Not only that,
Yes, we
it
have
all
not
is
heard.
paid in the news, no?
Yeah,
It is
okay,
paid to
I'm
them,
worried we have
then only
not
they are
heard
talking.
a few people here. We have not heard Pramod Kumar. We have Pramod.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hi.
Hi. Good afternoon, everyone.
Yes.
Are you getting my
Until unless
voice?
people are
Yes, yes,
comfortable,
loud and clear. Go ahead.
Uh,
Let's hear you.
can I make one request? Until
Yes.
unless
Yeah.
people are no, until unless people are have much concern, can they come on camera?
Oh,
I'm seeing
yeah,
only
if you can
people
come
here
on the
or
camera, it will be nice. We are
would
all.
be nice. If it is not, there's
Because I'm not. Hey, Ravi, you are muted.
I'm sorry. Can you stop sharing your computer screen?
Oh, my computer screen. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, am I sharing my computer screen? Yeah.
Now better. Now better.
Oh,
Much better.
yeah. Okay. I was sharing my computer screen.
I think so. Everyone should switch on their camera. That is easy to we
That will
can
be
to
nice
practice.
if you can.
So we know each other who we are. So
And I
every
think
time
we should not make it mandatory, because there are people who are not.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
yeah,
not
it is
mandatory. It's not
it is not
mandatory.
mandatory.
It's not.
Person who don't
If you
have much
can.
concern can open it.
Yes,
Okay.
let's hear Pramod. Yes, Pramod.
my way to about the sensationalization of media. That's it should be at a one extent, at
Okay.
one level,
Okay.
because people like us uh, watch more news when there is comedy, like we all knows Star Plus and other news have other channel are more viewing persons other than news.
Okay.
So
Okay.
media are making for their TRP, they are making some news like false things. They are promoting the false things,
Okay.
like there should be I think there should be a regulation bodies.
Okay.
I think there should be regulation bodies like as in US and UK, they have the regulations bodies for media. So India should have regulation bodies. So who have which should be controlled by the regulatory bodies, and there should be one up to a level.
Okay. To be
Like,
allowed up to a level.
Like Ravi told about the Sushant Singh Rajput case. The person, we are the person of India, so we should take a stand.
Okay.
We should take a stand on what the media are showing. If we don't take a stand, then Sushant Singh Rajput case, government inquiry gave it to CBI.
Okay.
If we don't take a stand, it doesn't go to the CBI.
Okay.
So we should take a stand, and regulatory body should be mandatory.
All right. All right. So there should be some regulation. Okay.
I want to add one thing here. See,
Yes,
regulatory body should be there, but that body should be formed from that media people, not any government authority. Otherwise, no, they will start bulldozing. So body should be there. They should come from the media.
Okay.
Few people should come forward from the media, and then they should form one body and they can control it. But nobody from the outside should control the media. Otherwise, it's going to be very risky for the democracy. If I'm not wrong.
Anindya, allow
Yes,
me just few
yes,
seconds.
please.
Okay, I
Yes,
think I want
please.
to add.
Go on.
So, I mean, I'm sure you already know about it, but Pramod, the way Pramod said, we do have a governing body here in India, and all media houses and judges, the retired judge, they are the panel of that. So when you will watch a new channel and there's a flash there's a message goes. It's like, I don't remember exactly the name, but there's an institution which holds.
We have Broadcasting Commission.
Yes,
Broadcasting
yes.
Commission.
But it looks like.
But one thing, Broadcasting Commissions have the top persons of the media channels are.
Okay. They are
And
from
we are
the media only.
Yeah, they are media only. We are complaining to himself.
I mean, they can't complain to themselves.
I think Arnav is the director of that.
Yeah, Arnav is the director.
Director of the group.
You're right.
Which one you were talking? Yeah. The person
Arnav
who
is
was
the
just
main
naming,
judge of this.
he's the director.
Yeah, he's a director, so he can't take complaints about himself.
Yeah.
he also can't take an action against himself.
Yeah.
So that is
He's full of drama person.
Yes, it is. It is. Okay, Antarlina, you would like to say something?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So I agree with Salam Naidu ji.
We cannot judge. I know you can remove G from my name.
Okay, okay, yeah. Leave the G out.
Okay, sir. Salam Naidu. You refers DD News. Yes, I used to watch DD News. It presents normally without any sensationalization.
Yes.
And so that we can think of the importance of a news.
Yeah, I'll just add in. If you have not watched DD, just watch DD News. They're very direct. Ekdam sida, straight. No drama, no nothing.
Yes,
the news is given.
I very much I prefer.
But how many of us did? How many of us are deserving?
Sorry, I just want to add one thing is that
Yes.
I recently came from New Zealand from in India. When I heard about that, the channel of running by Arnav Goswami, it belongs to BJP, not to us.
Yeah,
And
I'm
that
not getting
means
signal
that,
inside.
means that this drama is created by the Modi, not to other persons, whatever that comes out. So why
Anamika, Mr. Anamika ma'am.
Yes.
please don't call me ma'am.
We should avoid names.
Anamika.
Anamika, please.
Yeah.
Anamika, I'm not agree with you. If you see every news channel, if you go to NDTV, CPM Neta is there.
Yes.
Every news channel, G News from BJP Sansad.
That is why I'm telling you. Which time any a government now isn't the BJP government. So the channel is like a Arnav Goswami channel is like TRP is very high.
Yeah.
When at the point the party comes out Congress, so the Congress party channels is going up.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's like no, it's a
Can
not
I,
a
can I,
this country
Okay.
is not
Okay.
a
We will have
democracy
some other point.
can I,
Yeah.
can I,
Shala.
can I suggest one thing? Since
yeah,
we are
Yes.
in
sir,
a
sir.
YouTube, since we are in a YouTube, we should avoid and
It's okay.
personalizing the thing.
It's okay. I will stop. If it goes beyond the point, I will stop. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
yeah. So we
Okay.
should not personalize the thing because now.
Anandi, one thing is that I heard
Okay. You can see.
about any
Okay.
media. I never
I will
said
tell you.
about
I will
any
tell you. See,
politicians.
we
I
all
have a
have.
right to say the person in front
Yeah,
of
sure,
you.
sure,
Okay.
sure,
Yeah,
sure.
I
Anamika,
am not
stop.
worried ki
Stop.
the media
Anamika.
can come down.
No,
How
no,
dare
don't
you
worry.
talk like this?
No,
No.
don't worry. Don't worry.
no,
We all
no,
have.
no,
We
no,
all
no
have.
question.
When I came from New Zealand on that time, Kejriwal's election on that time, my father asked me, who will you choose it? I said, I don't think so. Any right candidate for me to I can choose it. I asked him if I don't want to give my vote. He said just go for the lotto something, right? Lotus.
Nota.
Not
Nota. You can off that button. So I
Yes.
said okay.
Okay.
I use those buttons because I don't feel that in India there is any right candidate who can work with us because
Okay.
there is no democracy.
Anamika, our topic of the day we have diverted. Okay. We'll stick to the topic on sensationalizing the
But
news.
the sensation media
It's okay.
comes through
We
the
can-
politics,
we
na?
can
That is why
air
I'm interrupting you.
it's okay. We can air our views. We can air our views as long as it is within the limits, and we don't cross any limits. Okay? We can talk.
Yeah.
We can talk against BJP. We can talk against CPM. We can talk against any party.
Hope
Does
No,
not matter.
you are
I'm
doing.
not talking
Hope you are
about
doing
any
editing job.
party.
It
I am
is
not
a-
talking about any party. I am telling you the people are coming in different parties. They want whenever we are running our government,
Okay.
it means that everything run from my side, media
Okay.
to smaller things. So that
Let's talk of the news. How news channels are becoming. Ajay, there is one more person who has come in. Chandu. Chandu, are you? Can you just say something?
Hi, sir.
Hi. Who is this?
Sir, this is Ram, sir.
Oh,
Name is
okay.
coming like
Hi.
a Shindu.
Your
Hi.
name
Hello,
is
everyone.
Ram. Hi, Ram.
Yes.
Hi Ram, where are you?
Ram.
Hey.
Ram Bisht.
Basically, I'm from Chennai. In fact, I settled
Oh,
in Chennai.
Ram. Okay. Ram. Ram
Sir,
Reddy.
Ramchandra Reddy,
Ram
sir.
Reddy. Ram Reddy.
You can call me
No, I have another Ram. So
Reddy
that's why.
also.
One second. I will. Ram Reddy. Yes, Ram.
No,
Let's
no,
hear
one
you.
more Ram is there. He's from the north, I think.
Yes, Ram is Ram. That is Ram Bisht.
Better you can call me Chandu. I think Chandu will be unique name here. Yeah.
Okay, Ram Reddy.
Ram Reddy. Sir, Ram Reddy, he was a very big villain in the Telugu movies, sir.
Is
Ram
it?
Reddy.
Is it?
Heard about? Yes, sir.
Oh,
he was
okay,
very
okay.
famous
Achha, so
in 2000, not now. And now
Okay.
he is no more.
Yeah.
Ram
Yes, sir.
Reddy. All right. Yeah, let's. Can we hear Shobha ma'am? Shobha ma'am, why don't you speak a few words? Shobha ma'am is, is a trainer along with me. Shobha ma'am, are you there? Okay. Yes. Let's hear.
Good afternoon, Mr. Ghosh
Good
and
afternoon.
all the other participants. I mean, I agree with whatever the others have to say. I agree with their view. There's nothing but sensationalism. I can't think of any plus point in the media these days. It's all, it's just, I'm sorry to say, it's just crap they dish out. And, unfortunately, there are so many who, enjoy that. I really don't. I really have nothing much to say. Like someone mentioned, I prefer the DD News,
Yeah, someone
earlier.
mentioned. Even I have seen DD News. It's very straightforward and without any nonsense.
That is news reading, sir. That is news
Yeah.
reading, and it is.
Exactly. We want only news. We don't want their views, their opinions. They can have a
Yes.
separate session as a debate,
Correct.
but
Correct.
they can't trust their views and opinions on the panelists. It's very unfair. And I really think it's they all need psychiatric help. Those who
Yes.
participate and
Absolutely.
I really don't. I have really nothing much to say.
the
I've stopped
panel-
watching news because there's
Me too.
no one is neutral.
I have
No one is neutral.
totally stopped watching
I
news.
also reduced. Otherwise, I was I was
Totally.
spending 2 to 3 hours. I was spending on the news channel. Now totally, not totally stopped, but I have reduced it now.
I prefer the print media. The newspapers are much better, you know, they are much better than the electronic media.
You're right.
Yes.
Right, right, right.
I get feed onto my mobile phone. I watch whatever, I read whatever I feel like. Otherwise, I just reject the rest. It's nonsense.
Sometimes
And
the panelist is giving their view, that's okay, acceptable. When the anchors start giving the views, no, so who are they to give the views? We are not just sitting for their views. Let the panelists talk. You could have seen that anchors are more involved in that giving their views than the panelists.
they play the judge and jury always. They are the judge, they are the jury. They say whether you are right or wrong.
Panelists, yeah.
Right.
If some panelist is not talking according to them, they will stop them. They will mute them actually. So that is very risky.
They reduce the volume. This fellow keeps shouting.
Yeah. Yeah, reduce the volume. If you
I know.
if you won't like their comment, no, it is not going against them, so they will mute them.
Straight away.
So,
that's right.
Yeah,
It's so insulting actually sometimes, you know, when that is done. I mean,
Yeah,
after all, that's why you brought the person in. You knew he'll be saying something that many
That
of
may
them
go
won't
against
agree
your
with.
views.
Yeah, so it's rather insulting, and I don't know how people put up with all that nonsense. Really.
Really,
because for that, what we should do, when we're choosing the panelists, no, we should be very careful. They are bringing all this, the street people also, they come and listen as panelists, and they start giving their views, and they use bad words and all. No, so while they're selecting the panelists itself, they have to be very careful so that situation should not come. They should mute those people. So nowadays they are calling everybody who can just there. That is why they have to mute it. Yeah. Next.
Yeah. Let's have somebody else. Any other point? Today, Sudhakar has not spoken. Sudhakar has been a silent spectator.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, sir. To add to everybody's point, okay, even I'm also in the issue. I'm also to blame media for sensationalization. Not only media, not only me, sir. Okay, everybody. Okay, nowadays blaming media for sensationalization in today's news coverage. Okay, whatever reason. Okay, they are exaggerating the facts. Okay, to get the news ratings, whatever say, or TRP ratings, sir. Okay, my argument or my view is okay, if we have a neutral channels, okay, aram say we can avoid sensationalism, sir. Okay, we need to have neutral channels. Okay, if the people have or we have neutral channels, we can avoid sensationalism once again. That is what I'm looking for, sir. Okay, suppose if I like somebody, okay, if he is good or bad, okay, every time I say, okay, Kamal Hassan is good, he is Rajini is good, okay, that's
how I get it. No,
okay, but repeatedly I say the reason is that okay, I like the person. Okay, if we have neutral channels, okay, to avoid this particular word, okay, from our dictionaries. That is what my point.
Okay, to have neutral channels, we should have neutral channels. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any other point?
Sir, I would like to add one point.
Yes,
here,
Ram.
So how the news channel is getting good rating? Because the people are watching, right? So
even because people watch, yes.
So people are watching. That is why these guys are getting. Even though that is, everybody knows they are debating for stupid things, but still people are watching.
Yeah.
If you stop watching, if you find, if you feel, nothing is happening, nothing is happening realistic in that news. If you would stop that watching news, right, automatically, drastically, the rating has been reduced, right? No, what I would let's say, we are encouraging all these news channels because we need some kind of different news from the channel.
Okay.
So if the person who has a good reputation in the society, if he is speaking in the news, nobody watching because he's a very good guy. He don't deviate the matter.
Okay.
So, but because these people, this new channel is their intention to bring the stupid guys into the debate, and then they're trying to make this news as a sensational.
Okay.
That's what my point of view, sir.
Okay.
That's how it is happening
Yeah,
in, even in the Andhra, I mean, Andhra, Telangana, if you see the news channels, right? These guys are trying to bring the stupid people in the debate, not good people. Because if you bring the good people, right, they won't speak much. They are very straightforward.
Okay, anybody wants to defer to that?
It is everywhere actually.
Okay, that is everywhere. So it is all the more important to have some.
I want to share you that
Yes, Anand.
Ram Reddy sir told that how we get our TRP to up through that because we guys are increase those channels.
We are watching those channels.
But I was last 5 years back. I was working with the media. But I can't share with the exactly team name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then that time I saw that if we are not watching the TVs, nobody is watching the TV. But if you have the terms of with the good management, they will give you the good TRP on that time.
Okay.
I saw it and I heard about and I work with the good. Even I can't tell you the which newspaper. I must tell you the name of newspaper. It belongs to Chandigarh. I work with them. So on that time, they how the news they get it. If any supposed to, I can use some Hindi words. I'm using it here. अगर न्यूज अच्छी है मसाले वाली है तो पैसा लिया रात को सुबह छप गई और पैसा नहीं दिया और बिल्कुल जेन्युइन है तो वो पेज के कौन से कोने पे छपेगी और कौन से कोने में आएगी
you don't know where
you don't know or even might be you don't know वो आएगी या नहीं आएगी
where it is placed.
And you heard about the before case of that rape case of Uttar Pradesh, the girl 14 years 15 years girl.
Yeah.
And you guys are really don't know about what was the story.
No one knows. We still are not clear.
But जो वहाँ बैठा था, the person saw it, how they treat them. Even media ने उनको कैसे कई media था because they get the news. They wants to their news channel comes out and everyone they want to see that. हम लोग
that we know that part we have understood that it's a
but
TRP
I can't tell
game.
You because I'm on the YouTube online.
It's
so
okay. Don't have to.
Yeah,
it is a TRP game. We all have come to know.
TRP game.
And some people have also got exposed that they have been only working for TRP. They have been, paying money to get TRP.
Yeah. Paid news.
It is
paid news.
Which one? Which
Anamika said.
No, it is not a paid news, Antarlina.
I'm not saying the paid
when,
news. I'm
when
saying
there is
some news is making by the person by
when there is some news, I'll tell her. Antarlina, when there is some news,
yes.
Where the news comes. Is it in the headlines? Does it come in the front page or does it come on the fourth page in one small corner?
Yes.
Because if it is on the fourth page in one small corner, then it's not a big news. But if it makes it to the headlines, then into the front page, then it is a big news. So that way you get more viewership. So similarly for TV news also, it works. Whether news is being mentioned or not. So
who decides this?
The owners decide that. People who own the channel.
So there was one role in the news. Every newspaper there was one role. What is that? I forgot that role. So he has to decide which news has to come in which paper.
Yeah, chief editor decides that.
Senior editor and
editor.
Chief editor.
So, but this manipulation of the TRP, it is really risky. What has happened in Arnav case. So now they just also they are manipulating.
It is very
so other news.
Exactly.
Okay, I will try to I will try to place one point.
It is
from Indians perspective. I'll just give you, because my role is an educator's role. My role is to at least educate people whenever possible. The thing is, as Indians, we have a very low bar on accepting crime and criminals. Okay, we have voted criminals to power. It is us. We are the ones responsible. We have voted criminals, rapists to power. Not once or twice, many times. Okay, sometimes we pray to these people. There's a temple being built for Jayalalitha. Okay, somewhere in Tamil Nadu. There is people fall at what is this lady? What is this lady? What's her name? The one who came out of jail.
Namrita.
Shashikala.
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 People fall,
Shashikala.
people dive at her feet. Okay, we have got Lalu Prasad Yadav. People pray to him as as if he's a god. And as far as Harshad Mehta is concerned, we know that Harshad Mehta is a is a con, is a chore. Okay, but
Yes,
we still have TV serials and movies made out of making him the hero. This is a problem. This is a problem, and this is a problem with Indian psyche and Indian mentality. We have to change that. If we can change, we will be able to see a change. I had met one American, and I had a personal chat with him, and we were chatting. Somehow the discussions came down to Bill Clinton, and Bill Clinton having an affair with a girl. Okay, this fellow said only one sentence which still is etched in my mind. He said, "We hate him." Bill Clinton had done a lot he was a very popular president, but we hate him because why? Because he lied in court. He's a liar. That became a big thing. As far as we Indians are concerned, lying is absolutely no harm at all. Everybody lies, and we take it for granted that everybody lies. And everybody lying in court. See, for an American, lying in court is a big crime. It's a pure no. You can't do that. Under oath, हम तो Bible, Gita and all that thing. Gita पे इस पे हाथ रख के कहते हैं कि जो भी कहेंगे सच कहेंगे. All these things we say. But lying, we take it for granted that court में जाके तो वो झूठी बोलेगा. He will anyway lie in court. So that is the problem. It is acceptable to us as Indians. It is not acceptable in other countries.
Yes. Can I add something?
Yes, please.
Thank you so much. So I think, you are absolutely right. The biggest liar is our Prime Minister, right? So when our Prime Minister is liar, and again, next time, I'm 100% sure, because this is his second term.
Yes.
And he will come again, and next time again, he's going to become a prime minister again. And he's the biggest liar. And it's still, I haven't got those money in my bank account, he was saying, like 10 years ago.
No, when he started off.
Should I say anything?
Yes, Maitri, why not?
Ravi Singh, Mr. Ravi Singh, have you any proof that he is liar?
Do you have any proof that he is a liar? Ravi?
Yes, sir, I would like to hear. In fact, I have evidence.
That is his personal view. That is his personal view.
No, in fact, we have evidence.
You don't need to prove people.
Okay, I think let me answer her. She asked
because she had questioned Ravi. Let Ravi answer.
Okay.
So everybody will have their different views, so we can not question that.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's okay. If you have a view, support it.
So should I add something?
No, let Ravi, you want to answer now?
Yeah, certainly. I was waiting for my turn because.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but your last name is
Moitri.
Right? Moitri. Okay, Moitri. So look, whenever I don't know, because we are talking about news and all, so if we'll go through the promises he made, and how, because I don't know personally, right? I know him, what he talks about, what promises he gives, and whenever he comes, he makes speeches and he says, you'll be getting this much money in your bank account, will bring, black money from foreign country, and within next 5 years, we'll be, $5 trillion economy, which is not at all possible, right? If you know economy, and if you have ever read, if you understand how it works, that's not possible. And it's just like, the biggest problem in our country, people are educated, but they are not, when it comes to mentally education, going to a college, getting a degree is not an education, right? people are in our country, they are uneducated. They fall in these kind of, promises made by the government, made by, these politicians. So if you'll see, he has said, I'll give you just one example, that bringing black money and getting, 5 lakh or 25,000, 25 lakh, every Indian will have in their bank account. He made that
5 lakh,
comment.
5 lakh into every bank.
Yes. And it's still, I mean, there's nothing. And he every day, now the election is going on in West Bengal, and he goes, and he's making so many, fake promises. And I'm sure, I will say 99% of promises he makes, that will never ever, complete it. And people don't understand. So I think, that makes, him the biggest liar. That's why I'm saying, he's the biggest liar. But personally, I don't know. But whatever he portrays, based on that, I'm making perception.
I would like to.
Yes, quick. Let's have
one thing. See,
let's have Shalab.
I'm seeing not many people are telling about the 5 lakh will come in our account. The person who's all are educated person, how come and when government put 5 lakh rupee each account? This is called only the jumla. When the person is talking, we also when talk, no, we will talk some jumlas. Correct. So we should not think as a no. If somebody says 5 lakh, we'll put in account. If I tell you in open forum, how?
Let's have Antolina wanted to say something.
Person who's taking it, also be careful.
I'm sorry, I'll forget. I need to say something.
Okay, Ravi.
I'm sorry. So
Shalab,
your name. I'm sorry, and I'm really bad with names, so I apologize to everyone. Okay.
Yeah, Shalab.
So Shalab, look, he's not a common person, right? He's not a person, who's walking on the road and he can come and he can say anything. He's a prime minister. He's a representative of our country. Whatever he says, even a single word, that makes a lot of difference, right?
Yes.
We believe him, whatever he says. So he's a responsible person, he needs to make sure, whatever he says, people will believe him.
But
listen, let me complete.
Shalab, just
let me
hear
complete.
him.
If he's saying, we'll give you, 5 lakh rupees in your bank account, maybe I'm an educated person and I understand, that's not possible. He's making false promises. But there are other people in our country. Come on, understand, our education system, and not everyone is very, very educated. Tomorrow they come and they say a lot of things about Hindu and Muslim. People start getting fighting and people are losing their lives.
Okay. I will stop. I'll just say one thing. See, it brings back, your discussions bring back one particular line from Spider-Man. From Spider-Man's uncle had told him that with power comes responsibility.
Awesome. That's true.
With great power comes great responsibility. Okay.
His uncle says.
With Modi ji, what we have done is we the people of India, we have given him the power. Now, with that power, actually, we have given him a lot of responsibility, and he carries that. Okay. And when he says,
he's become a dictator now, day by day.
No, we will not say that. Okay.
I'm telling you,
I know.
He's playing with the.
But it comes with responsibility. And he cannot give such statements. Maybe other people can. You leave it to Amit Shah and other people to give such statements. But as a Prime Minister of India, no, you cannot. I remember, when I was the president of my flat car community, this thing. I had there was a voting going on, and I had actually told what I side with. I was actually a senior member told Mr. Ghosh, please don't. You cannot do that. I was trying to push people to one particular decision. And Mr. Ghosh, you cannot do that. You're the president. You cannot, tell what your opinion is. Let us decide, and then you decide what is the best. So, it is true. I accept it. And with Modi ji also, he has to accept that he has the power. He can turn things. He has the responsibility we have given him. So, okay, we are slowly getting into Modi ji.
Mr.
Let us not get into
I'd like
Modi
to.
ji. Yes,
Mr. Ghosh,
Shobha,
I'd like to.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Mr. Ghosh, I think we've just completely
Let us-
digressed from the topic
yes,
of the
we have
day.
digressed from the
Right,
topic.
and I
actually.
think that is
It's not-
Yeah.
fair. You know,
Not
we joined thinking it was on topic, and we have gone completely
Yes,
off
we have
track.
gone into a totally different track.
Maybe
It's
this
not
can be
right.
another topic
Yeah,
of discussion,
sir.
but then sensationalism is not politics.
Yes,
Right,
sensationalism is not politics.
politicians sensationalize it, but then they are like that. So I think we should discuss something that will make us better people. So
Yes.
make us stand apart from the others. So I think we should discuss
Thank you, ma'am,
sensationalism in news.
for bringing us back into.
Thank you,
True,
Mr.
true.
Ghosh. I might have offended or upset a few people.
No,
Actually,
no, you have not. You have not. Yeah, we are here for an
Actually,
open discussion. So,
Sir,
yes,
I want to add something here, sir.
yes, Sudhakar.
Okay. See, for
it is correct.
as ma'am said, okay, sensationalism is the topic we are discussing here. But for this, main culprit is media advertising, sir. Okay, like other people are there. Okay, like news reporters, okay, and other news readers. Okay, and even people are choosing the jobs and towards running media advertising department. There are so many departments, sir. Okay, but we are saying that main culprit. Media advertising, but people are choosing the jobs and choosing the department media advertising. I give you one real
Example.
okay, example, or actually my cousin is working one small channel, sir. Okay, as news reader, sir. Okay, he is saying that okay, news readers, okay, news reporters, okay, or other department. There are so many departments. No, they are not getting much salary compared to like a media advertising. Okay, so I'm saying for this sensationalism, okay, media advertising is the main culprit. Okay, to
Advertisements.
correct advertising. Okay,
Yes,
to correct that. Yeah, to correct okay those departments, probably we will travel right tracks. That is what I'm saying.
Okay, okay. So having again coming back. So today's points. Anybody else having any other points? Antalina, and
I'll add
Maitreyi,
one thing
one
here.
more point.
So we are harping on petty issues.
Yes.
And yes, like the web series. Yes, censoring Tandav.
Oh, Tandav. Okay. Censoring Tandav.
Yes, censoring. So and no restriction in abusive language, shouting people. Yes, people are shouting, and that harms our mind. It affects our mind, and we are unable to understand other people's view, and we totally become aggressive to other people, and so media should be neutral, and
Okay.
yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, Shalab, your point.
I'll add one thing.
Yes.
I wanted to add thing at last. As I told you last time also, when the money comes in, everything kept aside. When the money is involved with anything, that all the bad things will come start. Okay, so we cannot do anything for that.
Media houses, yeah.
That's why we are calling them. Yeah, they are commercial. Media.
All the cases, not only media, all the cases where money is come in a power, everything kept aside only. Your knowledge, everything will.
Yeah. Maitreyi, you want to add something? Sudhakar or Ram?
Yeah, so how to control money comes.
Or Pramod, you want to add anything? All right, great. Today we had a nice session on media sensationalism. But Pramod, you want to add something?
No, sir.
All right. We had a nice discussion. Maybe and why we selected the topic for the next week is because you will have time to prepare, so that we come up with some solid points. Today was a little. I could feel that there was a little preparation was a little low. But next week when we come and have this topic, what was the topic we selected?
Television.
No.
Future of the television.
Future of TV.
Future of the television.
Yeah, we will predict the future of television, considering that a lot of OTT and all those things are coming in. So what will be the future of television? Is it going to be like your telephone, landline telephone and cassette player? So let's have that discussion. You will have some time to prepare, and we'll meet again on Sunday, 1 p.m. Okay. Right. Thank you.
So,
I hope you guys had a nice time. Yes, Moitre. Yes, Moitre.
Yes, sir. I
Let's
want to give some short conclusion.
Oh, yes, please.
Yeah, sir. And today's news channels are news channel getting only those news we like to watch. Otherwise, DD News gets highest TRP if everyone think like our way,
Okay.
not ABP News or Republic TV.
Okay. Yes. So I don't know. I don't know whether DD is very entertaining or not, but I don't know. People still watch. There are people who still watch. I have seen DD News recently. I got really bored. You know, nowadays what we have is a 5-minute slot of news and then 15 minutes of advertisements.
Yes,
It's
very
really,
boring.
it really bugs me, and that's the main reason I have switched. So we will talk more about this when we discuss OTT platforms in the next week. So 1 o'clock next week on Sunday. Okay. So bye bye. Thank you guys.
Bye. Bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anybody wants to talk? You can say something. Anamika, what's your girl's name?
My name is Navya.
Navya.
Yeah, I think
Hi, Navya.
How are you?
I'm good, Navya. Thank you.
What's
Thank
going
you.
on?
We had a quick discussion on a topic, and we will be doing that also next week. So you are welcome to join.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Might be she can join you.
Yeah.
She
Why
is
don't?
good more than me.
Okay, she's better than me.
yeah, always. She's always. Like
Always. Children are the better versions of us.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Lunchtime for all of you, I guess, or
Thank
maybe
you.
some of you have finished your lunch already. Chalo. Bye bye.
Bye.